Now, yesterday we saw the new stock finishing the day trading at $5.22, which is something that to see NEO together with other Chinese equities finishing on the green, or the week on the green, it was quite relieving. I mean, this whole week, or this whole week we are in, Monday to Thursday, all Chinese equities or NEO was ending the day on a red, and to see it ending the last trading day of the week, I must say it was pretty exciting to see that. Now, part of the reason why we saw NEO finishing the day on green together with other Chinese equities, well, is because apparently China has started pumping or putting in money into the Chinese equities like NEO. I mean, trading volumes yesterday, I mean, that also showed you that indeed there was a lot of activities, especially on NEO. I mean, Baba, Xpeng, Liodo, the trading volume was lower than 20,000 on all of 20 million on all of them, but NEO trading volume was over 60 million, which I'll say it again, it shows you where the money is, right? So when we saw this yesterday, or when we read that article from the Chinese government came out pushing the banks, the institutions to start with the process of this big stimulus, it is something that was amazing, and the market was excited about that. I mean, you will know that there is over $70 billion that is to be injected into the Chinese equities like NEO. China, that's what they've prepared, or that's the package for now. Plus $70 billion is what they want to inject into companies like NEO. And once that takes place, then is companies like NEO, obviously, they will see some huge gains, some good profits to those that are investing onto this company. And the good thing that I always say is that it's not like they are pumping stocks that do not have good fundamentals. I mean, NEO has got some massive fundamentals, and I think this rally that will get maybe the more China pumps or bring in money into the Chinese equities like NEO, I think it will start to make sense, because it will be aligning with the current fundamentals they have. So I saw them in the streets of social media saying that NEO does not have strong fundamentals. I'm like, what? Yes, NEO might not be profitable, but fundamentally they are very strong, especially since May, where we've been seeing them delivering over 20,000 deliveries on a month to month. So we cannot say NEO does not have strong fundamentals because they are not yet profitable. Yes, profitability is coming. I mean, with Onvo, you and me can agree that NEO is going to be profitable very soon. In fact, I said between now in Q4 and Q3 of next year, we can expect NEO to break even, which is something that we've been waiting for as investors. This is something that we've been wanting to see coming from NEO, which is massive, which is bullish, and it makes me to be very, very excited. So I'm happy, man. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me what's your thought on what you saw on the market yesterday. I know NEO did not surge or did not end the day well as compared to the other Chinese equities, but I mean, let's face it, there are a lot of people that are just focusing onto the NEO stock, including the short sellers. NEO, I think in the New York Stock Exchange, it's one of the most. It's just that I forgot to take a sneak peek of someone just that got an information coming from the New York Stock Exchange to say that NEO is one of the most shorted stocks, or one of the stocks that is being shorted the most in the New York Stock Exchange, which shows you of how many short sellers this stock has, which explain the volume. But the good side, or on the other side of the coin, NEO is one of the stocks that is being bought a lot, because we've had hedge funds, we've had big financial institutions, billionaires coming and of course reiterating buy ratings onto NEO, saying that it is a very good stock to own for the long term. So with that, we need to continue ignoring the day-to-day movements, but rather focus on where companies like NEO could be in the future. I am happy about this. I am very excited about this, and to know that China has started injecting money onto the stock market, this will revive, or this will boost the share price of companies like NEO, which will be so great. I mean, I'm just looking forward to at least finishing this year NEO trading at over $10 or at double digits. That will be so great. We'll enjoy our festive seasons if we can get that, and I think we can still get that. It's just that unfortunately, because of the short sellers, because of the people that are panicking a lot, you get NIO surging from $3.60 to over $7. But NIO, because now it's trading at $5.22, people are complaining. They've lost it onto this stock to say that it's fine, I've had enough and all that. But they have quickly forgotten that NIO had rallied from $3.60 to over $7 in a space like of 2 weeks, which shows you that even the $10, so many people are thinking that for double digits to come back onto NIO stock price, it might take a year or whatnot. But this rally that happened couple of weeks ago, just in the space of 2 weeks, we saw NIO growing by over 100%. It shows you that even the $10, it can happen in 2 weeks. It can happen in 1 week. It's very much possible, which is something that we look forward to. And if that happens, or when that happens, I tell you, those that have sold their NIO stock, those that were panicking because of this NIO stock, will definitely come back and make a return onto NIO and buy NIO again. And once again, when they see the stock price consolidating or tanking a bit to reset the trend, they are going to jump out and jump in again when they see the stock rallying, which is something that is not good. Timing the market never works. This is something that we have seen in the past. This is something that, of course, as an investor, you need to just invest for the long term. Ignore the day-to-day movements, but rather focus on where Chinese equities like NIO could be in the next 5 years, 10 years. But one thing for sure is that blue sky is coming. Those that are investing for the long term will definitely be rewarded. This is something that I know. This is something that gives me the courage to continue loading the boat whenever I see the stock price of NIO tanking. So yeah, man, I'm happy, I'm excited. Just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this video. Don't forget to do your own due diligence, because if you don't do that, you get to panic sell. Some of the people, they'll come and just say bad stuff about NIO, change the CEO and all that. But if you have done your due diligence, that will not move you. Even if you read some articles, some things, people posting bad about NIO, you will not panic, because you know what you own, because you watch channels like this, which I'll appreciate if you can just like and hit the subscribe button. But over and above that, you also do your own due diligence. Go out there, read these articles, read some of the latest developments coming around NIO or coming from NIO, which are the ones that are supposed to make you remain long and strong onto Chinese equities like NIO. Otherwise, that's all from me. Do your own due diligence, and God bless you all.